Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play 4 Against the Storm. As we continue to run through here, we just finished up our last, I guess, city here at Dawn's Gate. We're very close. We only need one more settlement to be able to get close enough for the bronze seal. Unfortunately, though, we're not going to have enough seal fragments to actually do anything with it. So I think our best bet, actually, with only 5 years left until the Blight, is to just end the current cycle, erase everything, and start again. And by the time we get there this time, we would have enough fragments to get the next whatever it is, you know. So I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead and hit this. Successful towns 3, total set fragment 6. Oh wait, do we not? Oh, they must be sold back. So we have to finish 10 before we even get there. Wow, I'm going way too slow in my cities then. I have no idea. Okay. Interesting. I mean, I know there's other fragments. I actually don't know how to get 10 before we get there. Because those are... My goodness, how do you get... Like, just... The idea that you could get all the way out to some of these other ones. I mean, you guys just have to increase the cycle, right? And like we might be able to do one more city, right? Because maybe it allows you to start a city before the Blight. You just, you know, if you finish it after, you know, whatever, it'll be done. But one more will only get us 2 more, and that's not going to be enough. So I think we go ahead and finish this. And it's a little weird. Not entirely sure how we're going to actually get to the seals, to be honest. We're just gonna have to be faster, apparently. Alright, so we're starting again. We got to get 10 of these. Okay, we got 1 fragment over here, 1 fragment up there, and I think that's the only 2 that we see nearby, right? We gotta get 10 of these. Okay. Royal resupply. So we gotta get 5 cities down in 32 days. That means we have about 6 years per city. And then we've got to be done. Okay. Alright, interesting. I mean, I want to... Well, I guess it doesn't really matter, because if we start over here, we can kind of circle our way around and still get there, as long as we get there within 10, right? We also got this thing over here. Overgrown a library. Might be better to start here. And then kind of work our way across here, somehow. That might be our best bet. I do think we want the library to be in the first one, just because why not? It's going to give us some extra food and stuff. Before we do that, though, I think we have some... Can we do any upgrades now? No, we just got 6. Okay. We'll come back to that then. I think we go here. And we can start with a bunch of harpies. So we have harpies now. Or... some humans and some lizards. I think the humans and lizards gives a little bit more of a balance of things that we want early on. And then we've got 5 embarkation bonuses. We can get some more villagers. Starting off with some early villagers is usually really good. And we're going to have... Let's see... Trees are going to give us plant fibers, wood, copper ore, pigment. There is going to be stone, so we're not really going to have any clay. So bringing in some clay might not be a bad idea. And then some sort of food something. Looks like we're not going to have any meat. So let's get a little bit of meat just so we have a little bit of some early options there. Do we leave it on Pioneer? I think we have to leave it on Pioneer until I can prove to myself that I can get one done in you know, six years, basically. We do have... So we're going to get lots of food stockpiles. We're going to get some machinery. We're going to get only 2 seal fragments and a bunch of experience. 14, okay. Feral souls are average amount. We have the overgrown library, which will a remnant of a bygone era when royal archivists themselves ventured out into the wilderness in search of knowledge. One of your starting blueprint choices is replaced by a wild card. Okay. Royal archaeologist. Every viceroy embarking on an expedition to the Scarlet Orchard is assigned a royal archaeologist. You gain access to a new essential building, archaeologist's office. And then buried mysteries. A lush and exotic land filled with prehistoric remains. Ancient excavation sites can be found here. So we're going to have ancient excavation sites. Because we are in the Scarlet Orchard. Is that what... Yeah, we're in the Scarlet Orchard itself. Okay. And of course we're going to have 2 good things, 3 bad things as usual. And the trees will produce copper ore, pigment, plant fibers, and we got a bunch of other stuff. Okay. Let's go. I gotta figure out how to do better than I have. Alright, so our good things are heavy drops, +3 to drizzle water production. Okay. Finders keepers. After each storm, caravans find countless goods scattered along their routes. Every trade route you complete during the drizzle season will give you 5 random packs of goods. Alright. And then we've got, of course, Lumen Darkness. We got the Hailstorm, which can be prevented by having housing covered. Okay, so we could, our guys could die if we don't have them covered with houses. We have Acid Rain. The rain is off some of the resources transported to your warehouse. Recipes producing building materials yield 50% fewer goods. Well, that's actually really rough. And there's no counter to it. And then finally, Strange Lights. As long as we have service covered, it will take care of things. But villagers with this effect have a plus 20% chance of destroying the yield with each production cycle. Okay, so some pretty bad negatives there. And, okay, so obviously we want to get some... yeah, I guess you're fine there. So we did get some harpies as some of our extras. We haven't really dealt with harpies before. Sorry, my control. I've been playing some other games and I'm trying to get used to the controls again. Getting some bushes taken care of early on would be good. Let's go see what buildings we can grab. Oh, it's truly a full-on wild card. Wow. Okay. Oof. I actually don't know. I mean, part of me says farms and stuff like that. But I don't think we have any fertile soil yet. It's a really good question. I can get an herbalist camp, be able to collect the berries quicker. I really don't. I wish we knew a little bit further down the road. Like, I wish we could use this wild card later. Is there anything we know we're going to need later? I mean, we just don't know yet. This is almost bad to have this many options just right now. I wish I could go back. Can I go back and see what this area has? I don't think we have a way to see that, do we? Okay, there we go. That's what we're looking for. Okay, so berries, eggs, roots, copper ore. We'll have sea marrow. So plantation, so an herbalist camp would be good because we're going to have more berries. Or a trapper's camp for eggs. Herbalist camp will cover herbs as well. Alright, I think we're going to go for the herbalist camp. There might be, I mean, it's a pretty basic one. And I could see an argument for going something more complicated, but herbalist camp's going to let us start building some things right, well, like grab some of the things we have right now. And I think that's going to be okay. Now we're going to have, these we're going to have some options on. And these we might want to hold off on. Until we know for sure what we're going to need. So, I think it was okay to grab that early one. We are going to go ahead and build an herbalist camp over here. Be able to gather these things. Oh, I keep forgetting to hit the path here. Sorry, I've been playing some other city builders today, so my brain is all messed up on controls. And we do obviously need some woodcutters camps. So let's see, we're gonna put one down here so we can kind of dig into that stuff down this way. And I think we're gonna put one up here somewhere, maybe on this side of things. Put it there. We'll build some more paths. And we'll put a path over here. Alright, go with that. I haven't built any houses yet, and I do want some houses. We'll go with this for now. Alright, apparently you guys get a specialization bonus for working here. Okay. So go harpies, go. Alright, and we don't have any beavers yet, so let's put some humans in here. And let's make sure you guys are set to only marked trees. And we'll go ahead and mark trees. I'm not going to cut into the stuff yet. I'm just going to kind of do some ones in the area. Same thing over here. We're not going to cut into anything. There's nothing to cut into just yet, but I'm going to do the area, and we'll come back to that. So put lizards in this one, just to kind of whatever. Really just need the missions coming up so we can know exactly which direction to go. I mean, I guess we might as well build some houses. Got a little bit of wood coming in, so let's start building the shelters. Alright, we do have first orders. Perfect. Alright, let's see here. Complete any one glade event. We can do that. Complete one trade route. Deliver 3 packs of crops. I think completing a glade event. Surely we can do this, right? So we'll grab that one. And then another trade route one. Or keep human resolve above 20 for 30 seconds. Get them housed. They should be above 20. Get some more parts, which is nice. And some boxes of grain. Okay, let's grab that one. And then, in fact, we could just specialize them specifically, and that will take care of that. Complete trade routes with multiplier. Ah. Or deliver 5 tools. We don't have tools right now. Let me hold off on picking this last one. Let me think about this one for a hot minute. Nothing we've done so far is telling me which direction to go in general. What I want to do. I want to go back. I want to go there. I want to favor you guys so you're above 20. But also if we put you in some houses, well, that'll help take care of that as well. Okay. So we do need to cut into a glade. Like a real glade, right? Or I can't remember. Do the events count from the ones these? Let's just cut into one of these and see. I can't remember if the events here count or not. I should know this, but for some reason. Okay, so we did finish the human resolve one. Easy enough. We got some more humans. Good stuff. Okay, well that was an easy one. Very happy with that, I guess. You sold how many each? 3 each, okay. We'll need at least one more house. Any buildings? Anything that can make tools? Nothing that can make tools. We really just need to cut in something before we can decide. I'm even going to have you basically get as close as you can to cutting into that. Let's cut into some of these glades and see what's going on here. It's going to help us make decisions better. I don't feel like we have to beeline it necessarily, but just kind of get there as we get there. Although we're going to be out of food soon if we're not careful. Alright, we do have a new cornerstone. An odd talisman made from the talon of a phoenix. Gain 2 wildfire essence for every 2 completed dangerous or forbidden glade events. Wow. Interesting. Gain 1 lizard for every 25 eggs produced. I mean, it's eventually we're going to want to just not, but it's interesting. Royal Stormwalkers secure the trail to your settlement. Newcomers will revive plus 25% quicker. Both of these are going to give us people faster. I mean, they're both pretty good. A gradual influx of lizards, which we could control if we decided to stop building, doing eggs. Might be pretty good. Let's do that. I don't want to get too many people, I guess is kind of my point. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and beeline a little bit more down this path down here. Just to kind of speed things up a little bit. We're ready for the next glade event, I think. Or our first glade event, specifically. We'll have a chance of getting some copper and some dyes and some fibers. Cool. We are making the hostility of the forest go up. It's just about to get broken in here. If we specialize the lizard, we can start getting a little bit of trickle of that right now. Let's do that. Oh, we can't favor it yet. Oh, no, we did. Okay. Actually, no, unfavoring them actually gets the lizards favorable. Okay, cool. I just want to get a little trickle. Did I not expose it yet? There we go. Alright, so we got sea marrow deposit, some herb nodes, fertile soil. We do have some fertile soil and a small abandoned cache. Okay. So the small abandoned cache we can resolve. We can either send it some stone, which we should have some of, right? No, but we do have sea marrow apparently. So we can resolve it with sea marrow and get us some cloak coats and some box of planks. On the other hand, we could get the Queen's Grace just by sending some tools. Which, do we not have tools? Not at the moment. We didn't bring any tools with us. Okay, so I think we're just going to resolve this one. Which does mean, did we grab the order for, yeah, we got the order for resolving a glade event. So we will just use this one with the sea marrow. And we will assign some workers here. Couple of humans, and we'll grade this side, and we will investigate. Love to get this side. Obviously, Queen's Grace is great for us, but really, I just want to resolve something now. We do have fertile soil, so anything that's going to give us a farm of some sort, like the herb garden, could be good. Yeah, I guess we'll grab the herb garden. Lumber mill can produce planks. We're obviously going to need some planks at some point. We haven't picked this order yet. If we had a way to get tools, which we don't. I think we just go for the planks. Planks are going to be good for us in general. An efficient way to get planks is usually pretty good. Still no tools. Wow. All right. I don't know yet. Let me come back to that. All right, let's make sure you have some more tree stuff to kind of trim into. Okay, so let's get an herb garden over here. Well, as soon as we clear out some stuff, I suppose. We're losing a little bit of food right now. I mean, we do need some planks and things, so let's start getting a crude workstation going. We're going to need it eventually. Does this thing need planks? Yeah, okay. So we do need a couple planks right away. Let's prioritize the planks. If we're going to make clothes, we'll use plant fiber for that. We're going to make bricks. We should have stone. I'm actually going to turn off the clay for right now. Pipes. We're actually not going to need pipes right now, so we're going to turn that off completely. If you have stone, we'll make bricks. If you have fiber, we'll make clothes. Otherwise, just focus on planks. Cool. I want to clear out these trees down here first. Alright, glade event completed. So we do get 4 new people, some jerky and things like that. Happy with that. And we have more people coming in here. No beavers still, really? Did we just not have beavers this cycle at all? Did I misunderstand something? I mean, I think in general, more people early on is going to be better for us. So we do need 4, 5, 6, we need 2 more houses. Put them down here. That way we can put some decorations back there. Get the last one down there in a minute. Our harpies are actually happy for a moment. Whatever gives us a little trickle, I'm happy with. Alright, that'll get us the last decoration here. The last bench. And that should get us the level 2 or level 1 encampment. We have the marrow stuff down there that we want to get at some point. What else do we got? I always forget what all can do what. I thought there was something else down here. Oh, there is. Right there. Okay. Let's grab the Stonecutters camp. The sea marrow. Looks, I'll turn it this way so we can get a road right through there. And I want to just get it as far away from that other thing as possible. We'll get a path through here. That'll work. Oh, wait. That's not going to work. I can move it later. I want to still put that other thing. Well, I might be able to put it over here. And maybe not use all of the fertile soil, but I just want to be able to get through here for now. Nobody has any bonuses, so we'll just grab whoever. Sea marrow's, let's say, sea marrow's one of the things we can use for this, isn't it? Yep, efficient fuel. Alright. We do have another cornerstone. All houses are from one more village. I do like that a lot. Some woodcutters just can't stop working. Gain 3 barrels for every 10 planks produced. Or woodworkers, I should say. That's just a good way to get some freebie barrels. An unusual amount of supplies can be found in some glades. Gain 40 meat and 40 grain for each completed dangerous or forbidden glade event. That one's pretty good, but I like the idea of just getting some free barrels without us even having barrels yet at all. I think we go... I mean, don't get me wrong. More houses is great, but we could also just build more houses. So I think this is a good way to go about it. Okay, so we have to pick this one in order to get the next one. We just don't have a way to get tools right now unless it's on the next one after this. We've got barrels coming in. We can probably get ale. Right? Recipes. Ale. Sure. Yeah, so we got barrels and we can combine that with grain or roots. We will eventually get some roots. We might be able to get some grain. We could definitely get some ale coming in if we needed it. Because ale would help us with leisure at some point. It's a good question, though. I think we'll grab the brewery. I think we might consider some ale. No tools. Really? Really, really? Got a forager's camp. Love to be able to do some biscuits, but we would need the flour first. We actually, before that, we need grain first. Maybe we grab the rain mill in preparation for some flour. Probably shouldn't be picking these this early, but if I just overwrite one, I can actually get everything else. I think that's probably okay. Overwrite one fertile soil gets me 3 more essentially. Almost done with our berries over here. Alright, let's grab farm fields and give you, okay, definitely want humans here. And do both roots and herbs for now. Don't think we have any specific need to do one or the other at this moment, so we'll just do both for the moment. Alright, we need to move the woodworker up so we can break into this other glade over here, I think. Oh, I never picked yet. I still haven't picked. I'm going to trust that eventually we're going to have tools. Some lizards there. Training gear, chesticle. If we just have deliver some meat. We don't have access to right this second. We might not actually be able to get meat. Yeah, we really just don't have a way to get meat, do we? So meat would have to come from other things. Maybe we got to do the multiplier on the trade routes. All right, we'll grab that. I haven't actually done the trader out multiplier thing before. Need for jerky fulfilled, which we're just not going to be able to do. Pack of crops. We probably could do pack of crops. Yeah. We can probably do that. Okay. Okay, how do we can do the pack of crops? That comes from the, the makeshift post does do it, but I thought we had somewhere else that did better. The brewer does a slightly better version of it. But it needs bricks and cloth. Do we even have any bricks or cloth available? We really don't. We would have bricks if we did clay. Plant fibers. I mean, we should be getting plant fibers from trees, technically. I was trying to go with stone because I was hoping we would find some, because there's supposed to be some out there. Alright, well, let's hold off on the rain mill then. We'll just have to go for the makeshift. Where is it? Makeshift post, because it's just easier to make. It's not great on the multiplier, but it's going to be the best way for us to get some. We do need the trader. Trading post. We'll just stick it up. I guess it doesn't have to be connected to a road. So I can kind of go wherever. Still have a few berries over here. We do need to move you to a better spot. Let's go ahead and just bust into this glade. Yep, just make sure it's covered. We'll get in there and we'll figure out what's going on. Yeah, it looks like we're just not going to have beavers this round, which is fine. Just wasn't expecting that. I'll put a couple harpies in here, I suppose. And let's start focusing on the packs of crops using... We're going to be making roots here, right? Yeah. So we'll just use roots. We'll get them eventually. I don't really want to do the grain in case we need it for something else. So we'll just focus on roots as you get those. Packs of provisions. We do have berries, but we're eating the berries. So I'm going to say no to packs of provisions. And building materials, we will have planks. And we are getting copper ore. But we don't need building materials right now. Just focus on the packs of crops. And we'll worry about the other stuff later. Alright, so we do have a trader arrived. So we need a trade of 3. Trade us with a multiplier of 3. Oh, trade routes. Okay. I was misunderstanding something. Is that what that means? Multiplier of 3? I mean, we don't have anything right now, so... Okay, but I think I get what it's saying. Yeah, we just don't have anything. We don't have a way to get meat or the other one, so I'll have to keep an eye on it, but at least now I understand what it's actually saying. Oh, but we do need amber, so we might want to sell some stuff to get some amber just on hand. Don't really have much to sell. Small farm would be nice. We have to sell 105 wood just to get the 5 amber. Which, we kind of need the 5 amber. And obviously we have a way to get more wood as we need it, so... It's risky... But... I think we're going to need it. Just need to have that on hand. Alright. It's a bit risky. Because obviously it puts us really low on fuel. But we still have the sea marrow for fuel. So, I think I'm going to be okay with that. I didn't want to use the berries because we don't have that many berries left. Oh wow, we are way over time. Alright, we're going to put a cut in there. When we come back, more of this. We'll see if we can finish this in a relatively short amount of time. I don't know. I don't feel like I have confidence to finish this quickly, but we'll see what we can do. I do appreciate you guys watching though. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you and goodbye. I wanted to give a special shout out to the following channel members. Thank you so much for supporting the channel.